Happy April Fool's Day from The Little Things We Hear Together, where we typically dive deep into Broadway cast albums to figure out why some hit harder than others. I'm Alex Asp, and my special guest today is Jake Dissmore. Hello, Jake.
What up, Alex?
So, Jake is the creator of the podcast artwork, which is fantastic. He does a very good job. But a stipulation of his contract is that he gets to choose an episode that we do. So here we are today to have a little fun for April Fool's Day. What are we covering today, Jake?
We are covering one of the greatest musicals of all time, The Nightman Cometh.
Indeed we are. And why did you choose this?
Because that is the only musical that I know.
Okay, well, that's fair. I am a fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so I was familiar with this already. But approaching it after doing the podcast is a very different story. Very different experience than before, but it's fun.
Yeah. See, just from context clues, I'm like, this is probably a show that's off Broadway or off Broadway.
I think off, yeah.
Off, more network.
It might be like out of town.
Out of town. Like, yeah. She doesn't go here.
Like, it's in Albany, not New York City.
This is a camp at Burning Man.
Yeah, there it is. We found it. Yes, this is not a lot of songs to get through, so this will be a shorter episode than usual. But this is this is from the 2008 episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 4, Episode 13. The music and lyrics are mostly by Charlie Day and Cormac Bluestone, though the title, this is not the title song, the main song that started this all is from an episode a season before, and those lyrics were written by Scott Marder and Rosell. So, that is what we're dealing with.
Yes.
And there is no album for this, so technically it's a little off-brand for the podcast, but that's okay.
It's, like we said, it's off Broadway.
Off-brand, too.
Yeah, you only get bootlegs out of a trunk outside of the FX studios.
Yeah, which I've never been to, so.
Me neither.
So, anything else you want to say about this before we dive into the songs?
I love it because it's kind of that jumping the shark moment you see in other shows where it's, we don't know what else to do. Let's do a musical episode. But coming from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where every episode is kind of jumping the shark.
Just a bit.
So a musical episode was just kind of, we were waiting for it.
Yeah, and they didn't do it as like a Scrubs or other shows where it is all diegetic music.
Yes.
This is Charlie wrote a musical.
Yep.
And no one knows why, but why not? Because nothing they do ever makes sense anyway, so.
No. And it's like, it's part of the plot. It's part of the summary. You get to see Charlie's character really open up into that community stage diva.
Yes, he becomes full on art school black turtleneck with a black beret. He goes full into it, and he truly believes in the artistry that he has created.
Oh, yeah. Everyone.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
And it's just so stupid. They're all like, this is so dumb. Why would we do this? It's like, oh, fine. I can get someone else to play your parts. Like, no, we want to do it.
No, actually.
Because they're all children.
Yes. They're tiny boys, little boys, baby boys.
Oh, boy. So the first song in the musical is Tiny Boy, or I'm making up these titles because there's not really actual titles.
Yes.
But this is a song that Sweet Dee is singing to her brother, and she is some kind of princess, I guess, and Dennis is playing a little boy. Although he's not really a little boy, but he is, but he's not.
But he is, but he isn't.
Charlie thinks it's very deep, but it's actually just not good.
Yes. Which makes me wonder the inspiration for this musical. Is this from Charlie Day's perspective? Is he the tiny boy, little boy, baby boy, obsessed with the princess in the cafe?
Yeah. We'll come back to that.
We'll come back to that.
Yes.
Tiny boy, little boy, baby boy, I need you. Tiny boy, little boy, want to make love to you, boy.
If you only knew what I'd do to you if I was that boy that's inside of you.
So none of these songs are very long.
No.
But she's just expressed in the rehearsal process, I don't like these lyrics. It sounds like I'm in love with a tiny child. It's like, no, it's the spirit. It's like, it's a metaphor. She's like, I don't think you know what that word actually means. And it's true. I don't think he knows what that word means.
I don't think he does.
He wrote this musical in a giant pile of weird scraps of paper, and then Artemis put it into something somewhat recognizable,
Yep. Because
which tracks.
it does track because canonically, Charlie is illiterate.
Yeah.
He can only write in symbols and pictures.
Which then makes me not quite buy the fact that he knows how to play the piano.
Right. Well, maybe he's just a genius.
Sure.
One of those.
Yeah, we'll go with that. It's never mentioned before or again, but sure. So, yeah, this is Dee singing to Dennis, and his contribution is going, ooh, ah, things like that. So it is definitely very creepy.
Yes, and it's the juxtaposition of her singing, him making these moaning noises, that you're like, this is pretty creepy. But Dee's solo part at the end,
Well, so before that,
yes,
they're supposed to kiss, but because it was supposed to be Mac and Dee, and so now because it's Dennis and Dee, they just have a very awkward hug instead.
a very
And
sibling embrace.
yes. And as they're about to walk on stage, Dee tells Charlie, by the way, I'm going to add a song in. He's like, no, don't do that. Well, I'm just going to do it. So after the song is done and everybody's heading off stage, she doesn't get all the way off before she comes back on and sings her own little song about, just to be clear, I have never done anything with a child. I'm not a pedophile, that kind of thing. And I can totally understand that impulse because it really sounded creepy in the song before.
Yes. But it kind of puts her in a corner too, because if she didn't say anything, it's weird. But now that she did say something, it's almost like, oh, she protests too much.
Sure.
No. Cut that.
No, I will not cut anything.
Just to be clear, I did not write that song and have never had sex with a child. Just to be clear.
And this is, of course, a cappella because
Yes.
she did not give any music to
No.
Gladys, who's playing the piano for them. And it just ends up devolving into her telling guys to come, she'll give them her phone number after the show because she's actually interested in adult men. So please come date me. She's not desperate at all.
No, not at all. It's not like opening up Grindr in a new city.
No, nothing like that.
Not at all.
And they're not asking for your number.
They're no, well,
Other things.
Other
but-
things. Yeah. More area code, address.
Okay, maybe I'll cut that.
Yeah, cut that.
After Dee's song, on comes The Nightman and the Troll by Mac and Frank. And we have the troll toll.
You got to pay the troll toll
If you want to get into that boy's hole.
Whole soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a slanted S there that.
Yeah. So as they're rehearsing, Charlie points out to Frank that it sounds like he's saying boy's hole instead of boy's soul. But he's not very good at communicating, so he's not making it clear to Frank what he's talking about. He's not saying, like, you need to add a space, like 2 S's. Because he doesn't know how to communicate into that, because he's faking all this. He doesn't actually know what he's doing.
No, exactly.
So instead, Frank just keeps doing it.
And it adds to a layer of just the awkwardness of it all.
Yes. The whole point of
Yeah.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, generally, is to make you so uncomfortable.
Yes.
And this is doing it very well.
Very well. And you go, ooh, does
like-
he know what he's saying? Or
Yeah. Because, like, Mac is trying to make this all about him. He's going to be cool. He's doing this West Side Story snapping thing. And then he doesn't like that people are laughing at him. And it's
going-
just so, it's all nonsense.
yeah, he's going for gasps.
Yeah. I don't think he got one, though.
No.
No.
You gotta pay the troll toll. If you wanna get into that boy's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll to get in. You want the baby boy's hole, you gotta pay the troll toll. You gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
And that's most of the lyrics.
And that is
Repeated.
Yes. With Danny DeVito doing a great job.
With a great nose.
A great nose.
This brings me to one of my questions about this episode. Where's the money coming from to pay for all of this? Because they rented out a theater, which looks more like a school auditorium kind of thing. or
Yeah.
gymnatorium kind of thing. They have props. They have sets. they have stage crew because later on somebody will be lowered down with rigging. So they have actual people doing things. How's Charlie paying for that?
That is a good question. It makes me wonder how profitable the bar that they own is.
Well, we know it's not.
But we kind of do. And then Frank is kind of the...
Yeah, he could bankroll it, I guess.
He can bankroll it. He has the money, but he just lives like a bum.
Yeah. And they also must have had a lot. They must have spent a lot on marketing because there's actually a full house.
Yes. Yes.
Somehow, mostly old people.
But maybe that's just community theater community in Philadelphia is just that pumped.
That's not the vibe that I got when I lived in Philadelphia, but maybe.
That is true.
Maybe I just wasn't part of that side of the culture of Philadelphia.
It was, well, this
I was
was
busy at the time.
This was an off Broadway.
So off it was in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after the song, the Nightman pays the toll, and now he gets to go and what does Charlie think it's actually doing?
He is inserting his essence into the boy's
Power.
soul.
Yeah. But it's definitely rapey.
Very much
As
rapey.
they call out and Charlie says, no, it's not, but doesn't change anything.
Doesn't change a thing and doesn't believe that it is because, you know, he wrote
No,
the
it's not.
perfect play
Yeah.
in his mind.
And that's awkward. And then
Dude, do you have a boner right now? Shut up, dude. Don't ruin this for me. What?
Don't ruin this for me.
don't ruin this for me. And then as a result of this thing happening, the child becomes the Dayman, the fighter of the Nightman.
The champion of the sun.
He's a master of karate and friendship
For
everyone.
everyone.
And those are the only lyrics for that song, just repeated over and over.
Yes, but how empowering. You know, like
So I feel inspired right now, just talking about it.
that's part of my morning routine is I look in the mirror and I'm like, you are the Dayman.
Yeah. I can't wait to see your karate moves.
I'm a master of it. Karate and friendship.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Yep.
Dayman, fighter of the night man.
Champion of the sun. Oh, you're a master of karate and friendship for everyone.
And Dennis's costume's absurd. Like a codpiece in.
Yep. Very 80s. Kind of, I feel like he had the same costume because Dayman was the original song created earlier in the show.
Like a year earlier.
Yes, and I feel like it was the same 80s inspired costume that he wore for that, and they just kind of reused it for the play,
Maybe.
if memory serves correct.
I don't remember the context of that first episode. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah, it's just the absurdness of it and like the 80s power ballad kind of inspiration of it really adds to the whole.
Yeah. And this is a rousing all company number. Everybody else comes out and is sing along with them.
Yes.
And the Nightman is now good, I guess, because he's been won over by the friendship of the Dayman.
Yes, he's been won over by the friendship of the Dayman and in essence has defeated now the Nightman.
Yes,
Yes.
because he's the champion of the sun.
Yes.
And this is supposed to be the finale, they think.
Stage freeze. Don't say stage freeze. Just do it.
But no, after they finish and do their stage freeze, Charlie gets lowered from above the stage in a bright yellow costume with the sun behind him and sings his little ditty to the waitress.
I fought the Nightman, lived as Dayman. Now I'm here to ask for your hand. So if you want to marry man, will you marry me?
And that was the point all along, was a setup to get her to come and have him propose in front of people so that she would be embarrassed to say no. But she's not.
But she's not. And she stands by her grounds and she's like, all right,
Is it done? I can leave? Okay, great.
great. You told me you'll never see me again. So, all right,
I
bye.
said, well, I never signed anything, so I'll see you tomorrow.
But that song too, when Charlie comes down, just the lyricism of it is
And
kind
that
of,
that is the best song in the show for sure.
Yes.
It actually has more than one lyric.
yes.
And musically, it's moving around and doing things.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely get like Queen influences from what he's
Oh,
doing.
very much.
So that goes back to your 80s of it.
Yep.
And yeah, it doesn't work, unfortunately.
No.
So sad.
She says no. She goes back to the cafe.
And life continues as it was before.
Yes.
But they get a few awkward claps.
And honestly, that's all you can hope for in today. In this
Yeah.
economy.
Yeah. So that's the show in the show.
Yes.
But then it did have additional life a year later. They expanded this production and actually toured it to 6 cities as a promotional thing for season 5 of the show,
Yes.
the TV show, which I love that they did that.
Right? Like, who can say they have a touring episode?
Right? And apparently, because they had more time to play with, there was a lot more improv from the actors, so it was different each time.
Yep.
And I love that they, according to Wikipedia, they had pitched it to the actors, or whoever was pitching it to, because I think the actors are also the producers pretty much.
Yep.
They're pitching it to them as a 30-city tour, and they're like, no, we'll do 6. Can you imagine having to do that 30 times?
Oh my gosh. It would be interesting to see like the fans in different sections of like America. But yeah, doing that 30 times all across the US and the touring schedule and
Yeah.
driving. No
No one
thank
likes
you.
that, but
No.
especially if you're not an actual Broadway performer, to have to travel and perform that much, even though it would not be with that same kind of intensity,
Right.
it still would not be at all fun for them to do.
No, exactly. And going back, because I did see a recording of it on YouTube. It was at, I think it was the LA one.
Okay.
But there are slight differences and more songs in the live show versus the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So the live show has a beginning song with Frank and Dennis,
Okay.
where it's like,
To explain why the troll has any power in the situation?
yes. So basically, the troll is holding Dennis prisoner.
Oh. And we kind of get that, I guess, when Dennis takes off the rope later and shoots him.
A little bit, yeah.
Awkwardly shoots him. But
Awkwardly shoots him. And then there's another one where the Nightman sings about why he is the Nightman.
because we need a villain backstory.
We need a villain backstory, like
Yeah.
every great musical.
Do you think in the TV show episode,
Yes.
is there more to the show than what we see? Or are
Oh,
we seeing the whole thing?
I think there's a lot more
Okay.
than to what we see, and I think things were cut. And
I mean, it's a half-hour show.
yeah, yes,
So you don't have a lot of time to do things. But
No.
because they also had to set up the whole thing beforehand.
exactly.
So it's probably like, 5 minutes is actually the
The music,
performance?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, well. It's a good episode. It's often, one of the first episodes people think of when they talk about It's Always Sunny
yep.
because it's very iconic.
It's very iconic, and I think it's the one that really got them on the map,
Yeah, I can see that.
because it's even the song Dayman. There's memes now of like elementary kids in China singing it in class, and
That's weird.
on so many levels, but it's a thing.
I'm also not okay with this being 17 and a half years ago.
No, it came out 2 years ago.
Yes, it's 2010 right now, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
No, it's 2000. It'll come out in 8 years.
It's gonna come out in 8 years. Good for it.
We love that.
We love that.
It knows what it's doing ahead of time so much better than most of us.
Yes, we love a show with a plan.
If only I had a plan. Jake, this has been something.
This has been, just a chit chat between girls.
Mm-hmm.
So, here's a question for you. We covered the show. We covered the music. Do you have a favorite song? Do you have your favorite song, and then also what one do you think is the most memorable? Because I have my answers.
I guess I would say my favorite song is probably Charlie's Finale,
Yeah.
but the most memorable is Dayman, obviously,
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say those, but
because they're the correct answers.
they are the correct answers. Though I do really like Dee's melody.
Can we even call it a melody?
I mean, it's more.
Technically, it is, I guess, but barely.
Is there fine print to songs?
Yes. D's Fine Print. That could be the title.
D's fine print.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, thank you for having this little prank with me.
Yes.
And thank you for the wonderful podcast artwork.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me. And yeah, that artwork is so much fun to do. Love doing it.
Love it.
Love it.
And if people want to get in touch with you to commission their own works, what's the best way for them to do so?
I'm usually hanging out on the street corner. Just
In
stop
any
by.
street corner, he'll probably be
Yeah.
there at some point.
There'll be a sign that says logo. Need a logo? ? No, you can hit me
Have
up.
graphic design will travel.
Hosting artwork.
Yes.
Yeah. No, you can hit me up on Instagram at dismore.designs. And that is, the best way to get in touch.
Yeah, you've got some good stuff on there already.
I do. And I'm trying to cook up some more.
Good. You're very talented. And not just saying that because you made my artwork.
Oh, you don't need to lie.
Okay, well then I'll cut that.
Cut that.
As always, you can follow the podcast on Instagram at Little Things You Hear Together. You can email the podcast at littlethingsYouHearTogether@gmail.com. Please follow, rate, review. That's very helpful. So this is now going to actually start the official break between the first half of the 2016 to 17 season and the second half. So check back in a few weeks to see the continuation of this packed Broadway season. Thank you, Jake, for being here.
Thank you for having me.